Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that I am coming out with new videos again. Let's just say it's been kind of crazy. I lost all of my Halloween videos, so I just needed a break. I was so upset. I just was so mad. I did all this work and they were gone. So I have a new memory card. I have new lighting. We're going to see if I like the lighting. I'm very not great with it, but we'll see. But this week, I'm planning the week of October 31st through Sunday the 6th of November. It is the week of Halloween and Day of the Dead. I decided I really wanted to do this Coco kit for Day of the Dead. It's the low like the lottery one. I can't pronounce it very well, and I do not want to destroy it. But I use it's from Creativity and Ink, which I did kind of struggle with, like how many boxes there were. And then, of course, there were no headers, so I used my Temps Loves Crafts headers, and I'm just going through here and matching them as best I can. I think I did pretty good on that. And then I used Plannahannah underlays, and I believe the header foil is from a freebie rack bag from Scribble Prints Co from years ago. So, well, not years. I mean, maybe 1 year, because I haven't been planning that long. It's only my second year. I'm so proud of myself. I've completed both planners now, and you will see all of November and December in the next 2 weeks, because I'm going to push through it and put as many videos out as I can this week and next week as well. And I've already set up my new planner, and I'll be filming the setup for not the setup, but the I'll just go through it, show you my theme and what I've done with it and everything. So yeah, so while I'm laying down this base, I found some random Halloween questions to ask yourself or ask people. And I'm going to answer them. So let's see. And if I don't like it, I'll find something different. Okay. First question. As a child, did you go trick-or-treating during Halloween? Can you remember the costume you went out with? Oh, yeah, I used to go trick-or-treating all the time. I loved it. And I remember being so many things. The main thing I remember, the main one I believe is I remember being Darth Vader and Yoda, which my mom was not too pleased with because all she wanted was a little princess girl, and she got one that wanted to be Darth Vader, and then the next year she was Yoda. I loved Star Wars, still do, but yeah, so those are my two. And I'm older, so I had the plastic, and when I say Halloween costume, I mean I had the plastic shirt and a plastic mask that came over my face. So it wasn't an epic costume. It was just, my favorite. Okay. Uh do you or do you not like watching horror films, and why? If you like watching, what's your most favorite? I love horror films. I am a big horror fan. My favorite, probably Scream and Halloween. I do love Paranormal Activity. I think the original one was just so shocking that it was awesome. But yeah, I loved Paranormal Activity, but my favorites definitely have to be Scream and Halloween. Um, tell us your best scary creature monster of the night ever. I don't really have that, but I could tell you right now that, well, my childhood fear was my brother told me that if I slept with my blankets over my feet, Freddy Krueger would come and take me down to his world. So I cannot. Oh, and he also told me if I looked out the window past midnight, which basically for me was just dark because I couldn't tell time back then, that Michael Myers would be outside waiting for me. So I still to this day cannot cover my feet with my blanket, and I cannot look out a window at night at all. I can open a front door for some reason. I don't understand, but I cannot look out a window. I have this irrational fear of looking out a window. Okay, so what is the favorite Halloween costume you've ever seen? Oh, ever seen. When I was little in my I think it was my kindergarten class, a girl's mom made her a Rainbow Bright costume. And she had yarn hair, she had the whole thing. It was the most amazing costume I'd ever seen in my life, and I loved Rainbow Bright. I still do. But yeah, that one to me, like, oh, that was everything. I wanted it so bad. Let's see. Would you rather meet a vampire or a werewolf? Oh, werewolf during the day. Does that count? Or even a vampire during the day. Then they just, combust. But yeah. Would you rather visit a cemetery or visit a pet cemetery? Probably a cemetery. I think cemeteries are beautiful. I love to respect the people who have passed on, obviously, with this kit. I love them. Would you rather visit a haunted house or a haunted graveyard? Um, a graveyard probably because like it's out in the open and you can climb things and get out. Let's see. Halloween or 4th of July Halloween. What was your favorite? Okay, I already answered that question. What was your favorite costume you wore as a child? That's easy. I literally I still to this day remember being Darth Vader. That was great. Okay, favorite horror or Halloween theme song. Okay, it's not really horror, but I love the spooky, scary skeleton song. I love that song so much. Even though it's not scary, but I love it. Name something you wouldn't want to run into in the dark forest or an abandoned building. A demon. Sorry. Have you ever played with an Ouija board? Yes, I have. Um, Nothing really happened. We were kids. We were in like 5th grade. Nothing happened. Um, Favorite horror monster? Michael Myers, hands down. What is the creepiest thing that ever happened while you were alone? This is the creepiest thing that's ever happened to me while I was alone. Nothing really. Like, I remember this one time, I wasn't alone, but I was laying in bed and my sister was there and like we were sleeping. Well, kind of sleeping. I was nodding off, and then all of a sudden, like I had a VHS player, like again, old. And the VHS got sucked into to the VHS, and the TV turned on, and the show started playing. And I was like, my sister was so scared, and I was like, I just think it was like an electronic glitch, like But I was pretty scared. I'm like, I guess. Are you superstitious? Yes, I am. I don't walk under ladders, and I pinch salt and I pour it over my shoulder. I do all that stuff. I love black cats though, because owning one is good luck, by the way. Um, what urban legend scares you the most? Yeah, I would think the kidney thieves one, where people drug you and steal your body parts. That's pretty scary. Do you prefer gore or thrillers? Thrillers. I don't like gore. Like my boyfriend's really into gore. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. No stinking way. He loves like Hellraiser and Hostel and all those, and I'm not a fan at all. Ever made a potion of any sort? No. Do you get scared easily? Nah. You ever played Bloody Mary? Nope. Have definitely not. Okay, let's see. Do you believe in bad spirits? Yes, I believe that there is a positive and negative of anything. I am spiritual, so I do believe in the good, and if you believe in the good, you have to believe in the dark. So, but I also do believe that there can be energy out there, and I do believe that you can use anything for good and you can use anything for bad, if that makes any sense. I don't know what that means. Okay, if you got trapped in a scary movie, which would you choose? Scream, because I could beat them up. In a zombie apocalypse, what is your weapon of choice? Ugh. My weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse would be a flamethrower. Yep. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or go trick or treating? Oh, can I do both? No. As an adult, probably the party. But I loved trick or treating when I was a kid. Okay. You're in a horror movie. Are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, the smart one, or the killer? Ooh. I am probably going to be either the smart one or the comic relief. Because I do joke around a lot. You know. Um, do you have to watch something happy after watching a horror movie so you can fall asleep? No. I can watch whatever I want. While watching scary movies, are you the person who yells at characters, the person with their eyes covered the whole time, or the person who falls asleep? I'm the person who just sits back and watches the show. I just chill. Like, I mean, sometimes I'll be like, "Whoa!" I'll like yell at the show, like, "Oh my god, oh my gosh!" But I never like yell at the screen. Are you the one who gets scared or the one who does the scaring? Both. I don't really get scared easily, but I have gotten scared before. Definitely at horror nights. I remember one time at horror nights, it was the werewolf, the London werewolf, like the American werewolf in Paris or whatever, or London or whatever, like maze. And I was walking through and they had this bright light on. So I couldn't see anything and it was like right at my eye level because of my height. And I was like walking and then all of a sudden this like werewolf jumped out. I dropped on the ground. I was on the ground screaming. I was not having it. That scared me so bad. Oh, so it, yeah, I just it was pretty funny afterwards though. So last question I'll do is a favorite scary book. Probably Horror Store from Grady Hendrix. That one is awesome. I love it. If you haven't read it, please read it. It's so good. Yeah, I think that's it for the questions. Okay, and now I'll do a couple more since I have like a minute left until the day by day starts. If you could pick a spooky Halloween pet, what would you pick? A black cat. It's good luck to keep them. You know? I love that. I think black cats are beautiful, and I've always wanted one. And I've wanted, I used to want to name it Salem just because I thought it'd be like funny to name it Salem, but I don't know. I've always wanted to go to Salem, like during the Halloween season. I think that would be so much fun. And I told my boyfriend, I was like, please, we need to like plan a trip out there someday because I need to see that. I need to experience Halloween in Salem and see like everything. I even got the pink Diamond Planner Co. like Salem kit. Oh, I'm so excited to use it. So excited. I can't even explain it. All right, so I will see you guys back here for the day by day in just a few moments. See you soon. Guys, I'm back for the day by day. And I think my camera died, so I just put some like little like frames around all of the characters. That's it. So, all right, so I just put some motivational stuff in the sidebar, just trying to keep my stuff together and I'm in charge of my happiness. Because I do get a little sad around November, October, because November is my mother's birthday. So that's the next week and you guys will see it. And it's very pretty, but let's stick to this week today. So, of course, I'm going to mark Halloween. I really didn't do much. It was a day off. I just relaxed. I was kind of bummed I didn't get to see all the kids in their costumes. I was really looking forward to that, but they didn't have school that day. So just did nothing at home. The pumpkin is from CarleaPlans, and the little ghost character I think that's a ghost. I don't remember. I think that's her name. I don't know. Sweet Avas Paper Co. So then I made some phone calls. That one is from, what's it called? SPC. Yeah. I think all the next icons on Monday are all SPC because I just got it from the like white um like like little kit she came out with, and it was like a pale gray. I thought it was gonna be more grayish and it turned out more white. I thought it was gonna match like the doggo on there, and I was like, oh. Speaking of doggos, my dog Coco decided her name, yes, is Coco. She rolled around in the dirt, so she got a bath. And then I just pulled some stickers and then I made some stickers. You know, a basic boring Monday, but I love it. Let's see. So for Tuesday, I had to mark that it was the Day of the Dead. I am not going to pronounce it the way I did spell it out on here, but I'm not going to pronounce that because I will destroy it. And my boyfriend's not here to help me read it. So, for the Day of the Dead, it was like the start of Day of the Dead. Technically, I think the Day of the Dead starts on like the 29th because you put out like certain, like you put on the candle and the bread, and then you like keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So I know like the whole thing, but I usually do an ofrenda for like my mom and my dog and all that stuff, but we didn't do it this year. I think it's because I was just too tired and I got like a lot on my mind. So then after that, I went to work and I marked that with make plans, little character. I do that through the whole week. And it was a good day. Any day that we're not melting down is a good day. And then, because it was like kind of cold and stuff, they were in like the classroom. So we ended up watching Coco for lunch, which was awesome. I love Coco so much. Oh my God, I can watch it every day. And then I did some YouTube binging, and then I just relaxed. Just, because I work so far, by the time I get home, I'm exhausted. So I don't want to do anything after work. I'm just done for the day. I'm like, ugh. And that's pretty much it. So then on the next day, I worked, and it was another good day. I'm just going to, keep going. And then the students were, I believe, it says students be crazy. So I assume, because I cannot remember this day in particular, that the kids were kind of nuts this day. Because I think this week and the next week after, the kids were really acted up in class. It was really bad. Like, to the point where we were like, why are we here? Like, why can't we just move? Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, why am I doing this? Why did I pick this career? Like, they were just, oh my gosh. And some of them are just so argumentative. Gosh, I can't. Like, you'll tell them, be like, stop doing that. And they'll be like, I'm not doing anything. I'm listening. I'm like, oh, really? What did the teacher just say? And they're like, yeah, exactly. You didn't listen. Like, just listen. But my student, he listened because he listens to me sometimes. Other times he just is argumentative. And then I had some major traffic coming home. I know it was major traffic. I didn't get home till like 8 or 9. And I'm telling you, this is the point where I'm just starting to get it to where I am done with the drive. I can't do it anymore. And it's just constant. It's exhausting. And then I got some Happy Meal. Woohoo! Which I love. Everyone loves Happy Meal. It makes the bad days better, or the bad moments better. Speaking of which, I'm so excited. Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, when you are watching this, when this is premiering, well, you're probably watching this in the future. Don't know. But the day this comes out, I'm getting some Happy Meal, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I know what it is, and it's yes, I'm so excited. Ooh. Anyway, so then on Thursday, again, worked. It was another good day. And then we worked on a class project, and basically what it was is they were studying gravity and friction. And so we had to go do like this thing where they pulled like cups with coins and without coins, and this and this and this. And I was like, so I had a group of like four of them, which included my main student, and we worked together, and they were having a great time and awesome time. And they kept running around though, and I was like, you guys need to like stop. I was like, because you are going to get like someone's going to get hurt. And what happened? What happened? My student, my main kid, he fell. And I turned around and he was all like on the ground. He was totally fine. And he like hurt his wrist. It was a little sore for a bit. Freaked me out though, because I was like, oh my God, we gotta go to the nurse. Oh my God. I was like melting down because I was like, I'm in charge of this kid and he just got hurt. It's my fault. His mom wasn't even mad. She was like, oh, he's not bleeding. He's fine. I'm like, okay. But then I had a nice drive home after, and of course, I realized that I got a happy. Oh, yeah. This is the part where I had to go and get a different one because I had a smiling octopus and I was like, that's not gonna work. So I went over and I grabbed what I really needed, which was a cranky one. Because Dominic was cranky on this day. I don't even know why. Whatever. I'm like, okay, be cranky. It's cool. One of us is always cranky. Anyway, so then the next day was payday. So early in the morning, technically, and Friday is payday, but I get it at 11 o'clock at night. So I went and I just marked it after because technically it was still midnight and we were up. I went and I grabbed some Wendy's. I really wanted just some Baconator fries, so I went out and got some really early in the morning. Like, my sleep schedule is terrible, so I was up till like 5 or 5. So yeah, so I got that really early, and then we did some food shopping. But I think because of lack of sleep, I actually was moody that day, which is just awesome when that happens. So I don't even know where we food shopped. I think it was Winco, probably. So then I marked that I was moody AF. And then we did a Target run. I know what we went for. Who knows? Probably just some random cleaning supplies or something. Because I don't like to go to Walmart. I like to go to Target. Or maybe we just went to walk around. I don't know. Mm. And then I had, some time to read. I don't remember what I was reading at this time, but I was reading. Oh, who knows what it was. And so then the next day, I had well, technically, this whole week, I've had some major sleep debt. So I ended up sleeping most of the day. It was pretty bad. I was like, oh, I really need to get more sleep in my life. So yeah, so I marked that I had some sleep debt because I was just awake and just up. And then so I marked that I slept in. And then I did a YouTube binge. And after the YouTube binge, for dinner, I made tomato soup and grilled cheese. I love, like, the Trader Joe's tomato soup with, like, red peppers, roasted red peppers, is my favorite. I have that way too much. Like, way, way, way too much. This is where I was struggling with what I had left. I was like, I don't know what to do. I was just like grabbing at straws at this point, and then I was just like, you know what? Never mind. Just put it without it. It was exhausting. I couldn't like I just couldn't figure out what to do, so I ended up yanking that one up and just wow, here I guess I fight with it for a little bit longer than I thought because it don't look like that in my planner. But let's see. What do I do? Why am I messing with this? Because, like, oh, because I put that one up there. I said that one can go up there. And I mean, at least, with these thin little strips, you can definitely see the underlays, which is something that I love, is when you can see them. And because I hate when you can't see them, that makes me so sad. I'm like, you put all this work in, and Plannahannah's underlays are fire. And then when you put the stickers on them and you can't see it, you're like, oh, well, they were cute. So I always make sure that you can see them underneath because that's a big deal to me. Yeah, so I mark it with the grilled cheese, and I just put tomato soup and grilled cheese, and then I found these little boxes to go on the side of this little character that is from like a free sample from Ben and Eva's Creations. And I put relax in it. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. I wish I'd used more of it. So I do in like the Sunday. So on Sunday, I'm just going to mark that it's fall forward day. And that, yes, that's crooked. And I just accepted it. And then I watched Sister Wives and I was mad. Oh my gosh, this show. I can't even describe how mad I am. I, mm, I just can't with him. If you watch it, please mark it down below, like comment down below, because I need people to talk to about this because I am raging. My boyfriend is so sick of hearing about it. I got everyone at my job doing it. I hate everything about that guy. I wish I could describe like the rage that this guy brings out in me. He's so horrible. Anyway, so after that, I made some stickers while watching it and raging and rewatching it and criticizing everything he does. I did some filming, which I don't even know why I marked it. Filming and editing, and then my video is gone. And then I read did an audiobook. I think that was the Matthew Perry one that I started that day. And that one was really good and very interesting and very sad. Like, yeah, he says some things where I'm just like, oh, God, how horrible. But yeah, so that was it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Here's me playing with the lights because I'm trying to figure out if I like them. But please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.